gentlemen, boys and girls, keeping things going here. We got game number 2 coming at you. Team NK versus Reason Gaming here in this best of the 3 King of the Hill Challenger match. And here we are, first pick even already coming out. Team NK, take a fit, deciding that Torturer makes sense here. He is one of those very diverse heroes, and his stock even goes up, something like a Master of Arms, a Torturer, in terms of just because of that diversity. Not knowing exactly how the draft is going to play out with the banning draft mode. It's good to get those heroes earlier on than later. As far as the bans are concerned, we had Master of Arms, speaking of it, Master of Arms, Sandwraith, Tempest, and Ophelia taken out here. Tempest and Ophelia, so the jungler's taken out. In fact, I'm looking, no other junglers are really on the board, at least your ideal junglers. So that makes sense as well. We've been seeing a lot with this banning draft. If there happen to be junglers on the board, they're pretty much always banned up. So, Andromeda Behemoth, though, going to be coming out here for the Hellborn team in the meantime. And those are, kind of more classic, old-school kind of roaming-style heroes here. Way back in the past, maybe when that strategy was maybe a little bit more popular even, just the idea of roaming. Talk about how roaming supports, and Andromeda Behemoth are definitely up there with the best of them. So, it's going to be interesting to see how Reason Gaming decides to use that combo of heroes. Rally and Devour, though, going to be coming out for Team NK. So, strong follow-up for them. Some big presence. They got both a hook and a push with the Rally and the Devour pickups there. So, definitely nothing really too obvious either in terms of what we're going to see in terms of how they're going to set things up. But now back to Reason Gaming. Jeremiah being right-clicked, actually. That wouldn't be out of the question. Jeremiah definitely hero in a banning draft mode especially. His stock could also go up because the likelihood of getting a quote-unquote counter to him is maybe a little less effective. And they are going to go Jeremiah. Jeremiah, Forsaken Archer, going to be coming out. Just a lot of team fight definitely expected to be happening here from Reason Gaming with this lineup already in the making. So now if you're the Legion team, how do you address this situation? Well, we'll see what they decide. Magebane and Thunderbringer, apparently, is how you address that situation. Magebane, Thunderbringer to finish things off here for the Legion team. And that is very interesting because, well, I wonder how are they going to use this Thunderbringer? I mean, this whole concept, and it was more of a joking concept, with the change to his Blast of Lightning, how he can also now give Speed Burst to his teammates. The idea of maybe something like a support Thunderbringer could be kind of interesting, but not really too practical in the end. But we'll see who ends up with that Thunderbringer here with their final pickup coming out for Reason Gaming now before we go into the game. But speaking of that, what are they going to go for? Bombardier being right-clicked? All right. Zane going to finish things off with Bombardier as the final pickup. So, again, sticking more in the mindset of all about being team fights and or making team fights happen even and working off that Jeremiah being effective throughout it. So, there we go. Their 5-man lineup good to go. As far as Team NK, Haxorn going back to his roots as well to an extent, picking up the Magebane here. Going to be playing it. How are they going to lane this? Interesting. Torture Devour. Devour being played by Tankafet, actually. So, are we going to see maybe some kind of aggressive tri-lane with a Rally, Torture Devour, perhaps, and maybe have a Magebane Thunderbringer solo? I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Maybe they'll go a short lane with that. With that and a Magebane instead of the Rally and have Rally and Thunderbringer solo. But we'll see how Team NK decides to lane things, because the idea of an aggressive tri-lane from a Hellborn team is most certainly not out of the question. In fact, probably pretty practical. Forsaken Archer, Behemoth, Andromeda. That could be definitely an aggressive tri-lane. So it wouldn't surprise me if maybe Team NK just prepares for that with their setup here. So we'll see if that is the case or not. But here we go. Switching the interface real quickly. Again, Team NK, course, up 1-0 here in this best of the 3. And sure enough, Forsaken and Andromeda at least already heading towards that bottom lane. Bombardier going to join them as well. Is he playing a support Bombardier, actually? No. I don't believe so. Playing more of a farm-focused Bombardier, but okay, yeah, he didn't even buy the water side either, so never mind. Just going to head down here with them. We'll probably end up mid, but yeah, they're definitely going to be running a looking aggressive trial in here. Sandrox was actually initially heading top on Jeremiah, but maybe the team calling for him. And now he's going to come to the bottom lane just in case a fart, wow, a fight kind of picks up down here. Where are the tortures off to the side? I mean, Legion team, Team NK, they are ready in case something happens. Hiding in the trees right here, maybe trying to get a pounce themselves, but it ain't going to happen as back to the lane they go. So Reason Gaming, though, again, they are going to run the aggressive tri-lane. How is Team NK going to adjust to this? They're going to send the Mage Bane long lane here. They're going to end up going with a Devour solo short. They're still waiting for that information, perhaps. They're not 100% sure what they want to do. Okay, Devour is going to end up going mid, or bottom, I should say. It is going to be Devour, Rally, and Torture tri-lane. Yep, and they got Thunderbringer, of course, going solo mid. So, kind of a funky tri-lane, to say the least. Double melee for the one part, but, you know, Devour, especially more of the support role, yes, he's melee, but has that very long hook, of course, to pull people in. So, you know, kind of like that Behemoth effect for Behemoth is melee, but his range stun is pretty much makes him a range support here on that case. In fact, Behemoth is in some trouble right here. They completely flank him right here. He gets stunned before he can get his finish stun off. He finally does, but now Devour in a lot of trouble, getting locked down. The Rot is up. Can they get the blood? Let's go first. No, they cannot. Down goes Devour. Behemoth is still alive. He finally will fall, but at what cost right here? Torture trying to take the damage. Comma stun hits him. They're crippling volley, and it's a 2-for-1 exchange. Double tap for Imba Boy, as well as the Bloodlust kill on top of that. I think it's safe to say it did not go as planned there for Team NK and that whole situation. So Devour, he got caught in an awkward spot. He had that Rot up, of course, or the Decay even, as it's called in Han, and unfortunately not able to do enough for the kill. But they're just going to keep going, though. They know it's a 3 versus 2 right now. Behemoth currently still heading back, but not going to be able to chase them down. In fact, Forsaken Archer already getting boots. He finishes the Ring of the Teacher and picks up boots because of this start right here. That's going to give him such a huge advantage here in this tri versus tri lane, no doubt, given the mobility to kind of poke in there extra, maybe set up some initiation, also get away if he gets jumped, and just having a Ring of the Teacher buff in a tri versus tri lane also very, very effective when it comes down to it. So yeah, this start is, again, pretty much to say the least, very ideal here for Reason Gaming. As far as the other lanes here, only 2 minutes into the game, but taking a quick look and see how things are shaping up elsewhere. Thunderbringer, 8-2 currently, taking a sticky bomb right there. 7-1 Bombardier in the meantime. Definitely both these heroes have great potential for just a lot of harassment to be coming out. It seems like we've already been witnessing that here. Thunderbringer, though, has his bottle. Going to be using those bottle charges. Bombardier just about has his bottle. In fact, should be able to purchase it now as he passes that 600 gold mark. Devour has a hook ready to go. Can he get the angles? The question to get somebody in here. But even if he does, I mean, a Behemoth can make things pretty difficult to effectively follow it up. So it is kind of an awkward tri versus tri where both sides have that potential of, if you get the strong initiation, they have a way of helping one another. They got Rally here on the Legion side, of course, and then Behemoth on the Hellborn side. So there is good follow-up on either side, to say the least, in terms of assisting. Top lane, Jeremiah versus Mage Bane. You see Mage Bane just trading some auto attacks right there, burning all the mana of Jeremiah. I would think it's not the most friendliest of matchups for him in terms of going up against that mana burn, but at the same time, you know, he's dealing with it. Mage Bane 13-1 though, Jeremiah 11-2, so definitely some back and forth there as far as the creep farm is concerned. Once again though, Jeremiah manning up against Mage Bane. He's putting in the auto attacks and getting him lower. Blast of Lightning used in the middle lane, but no kills going to be happening just yet from Thunderbringer. Bombardier, though, going to be forced out of the lane. He doesn't have any bottle charges currently. We're at 3.5 minutes, so he needs 30 more seconds before he can look to get a rune here, either Refreshment or the main rune. He's going to get delivered a health potion, though, and he'll just heal up the old-fashioned way here instead. Bottom lane, waiting to see if there's any opportunity. Still the hook chance? No, he kind of had it right there with Forsaken Archer. He got to maybe try to take those, but just wasn't feeling comfortable. They're going to go for something here. They're kind of poking in as if they want to, but again, not really going to go for it. So you can tell they're antsy. They're antsy here, especially on the Legion side, to try to make some jump happen, but they're just not finding the best opportunities. And my boy only 9-2 compared to a 9-4 rally on Creep Farm. So despite him having great GPM because of the 2-0-0 start, it doesn't necessarily mean he's having the best creep farm. Oh, the missed hook right there. That's going to be big. Rally's not going to be jumped on. Can he compel a waiting time? Yes, he should easily be able to. Finish stun comes out as well as the Devour runs in there with the decay. But now he's going to fall back eating some trees. Will he be able to get back far enough? Those are the question. You see the Hellborn team now is pursuing. Rally going back in. They're going to look to turn into the chain reaction on the Behemoth. The Rally compelled to be took the combo's done. Who's going to die first? Man and Battery going to be a nice hook from Tango Fett. Super KG style coming in right there. Behemoth gets picked off. Rally's going to barely live. Bombardier coming in with some illusions here to maybe cut off Rally. Rally's still on the run. Devour gets compelled away. The team support superb here from Team NK. The hook chance from Tango Fett. It is going to miss. And in the end, the Aurora, oh, it just misses Rally, but Rally's still not out of the woods just yet, literally. Bombardier chasing with some illusions even, but I don't think they're going to be able to finish him off as he compels away and is going to run away in the time being. So Rally will ultimately survive when it's all said and done, but it is wasting a lot of time right here with Forsaken Archer. In fact, they still want to dive this. Fidgerstone hits Devour, and down he goes as Emma Boy is now 3-0-0. Torture trying to maybe turn things, but without support. I don't think that's going to be happening. Thunderbringer is level 6. He is level 6. Andromeda's not low enough, though. He does have that Lightning Storm, but again, just not feeling comfortable using only 210 magic damage at level 1 in the AoE, so not able to use it effectively right there. And in the end, I think it's safe to say Recent Gaming definitely coming on top overall still of that exchanging back and forth there. So Rally porting back to the lane, but it's safe to say his farm is not even anywhere comparable to that of Forsaken Archer when it comes down to it. So the Traverses Trial lane are not really accomplishing the best here for Team NK at least. Again, as far as the other lanes though, Mage Bane 30-3, Jeremiah 28-2, so definitely continuing to be back and forth there. Mage Bane has got the life too. I don't know. I mean, I could see that earlier on Helm of the Black Legion here, figuring that maybe fights are going to be taking place sooner than later, but at the same time, you know, the Rune Cleaver is also attractive to go forward to. So we'll see what Haxrin decides to go for here. And Thunderbringer and Bombardier continuing to be very, very close back and forth with their farm as well. All these sticky bombs now. The inevitable, knowing it's going to explode. And there's really nothing you can do about it at that time, so just has to wait for it to eventually go off. And then back to laning he goes. Jeremiah, how is he building? He actually has level 3 Righteous Aura. Interesting. He's level 3 Inner Light, level 3 Righteous Aura. So has the very, very hefty slow here, giving him good chances to put in some extra auto attacks and a Mage Man when chasing him down, basically forcing him to blink away. Big calls for it. He has a Mana Potion currently active, but yeah, that's going to be quickly burned off. So Mana Potion's unfortunately not the most useful against Mage Bane. He's just keeping that locked down. So yeah, no Charm or Soul's Blessing yet on Jeremiah. So he honestly isn't the most effective team fighter just yet. I mean, he has a heal burst, which is good, but when it calls for, you know, TPing in, maybe helping his teammates out, he's not going to be necessarily as effective as he usually would be, building more of that outright utility build with at least a 1 level into each else. But again, liking the idea of at least getting level 3 of that aura. We'll see if he ends up maxing it out at this rate. I mean, he has level 4 Inner Light now. We'll see a level 8 of it, though. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Rally's going to be locked down. Is this going to work, though? Rally has a compel. He wants to get close enough. Devour chasing. Rally's still alive. The airstrike coming out. No kills, though, happening. Mage Bane jumps in. And there we go. Forsaken Archer is going to be bursted down. Behemoth also going to be picked off. A 3-for-0 exchange. Excuse me, 3-for-1 exchange. Devour was killed in the end. Thunderbringer, he used his ultimate, and he made sure that people are aware that he used his ultimate right there, apparently, as he actually got the kill. Did Bombardier get picked off there? No, Bombardier stayed alive. But in the end, no doubt, Team NK coming out on top of that exchange. Mage Bane also supporting in up and cleanup. In fact, getting a kill on Immaboy. Also giving him some nice bonus gold on top of that. So he's got his Steam Boots now finished earlier on. And is going to just pick up farm now in the middle lane. So, again, both teams definitely having their advantages. Immaboy liking this game a lot better than last game. Mage Bane going to jump in here against Bombardier, but you do see Behemoth going to fight him off at the Fidget Stun, and Bombardier actually had a regen rune potted up, so he ain't too worried about that. Just goes back to full life and full mana. And instead, Mage Bane will head back towards the top lane to continue to flash farm up there. I'm stumbling over my words today, man. Jeremiah's level 8. Okay, he did get the 1 point into Soul's Blessing here. So he's not going to max there, or at least wants a Soul's Blessing at this point. Again, he's very low on mana pool because of the landing situation. So even if it calls for TPing in and trying to help out his teammates, still is definitely not going to be the most effective for the time being. So he's kind of in an awkward spot here. He does have 1250 gold saved up, so curious as always, he is one of those heroes. Interesting to see what kind of build we have on him. I think more just the utility of the safe route, you know, tablets, ring of sorceries, whatnot. Torture is going to be picked up here in the meantime. The Fidget Stun on top of the crippling volley. And even piercing arrows thrown in there. But in the meantime, in the background, Bombardier gets picked up. Ultimate's not ready yet from Thunderbringer. And actually now Rally's going to be locked down. Where's the follow? Will it be enough? He's seismic slam attempts. Not going to go off though. Thunderbringer ultimate in 3 seconds. Will they get somebody low enough is a question though. Hook in on a Forsaken Archer right there. He needs to be careful, but no, Devour will get picked up. Hat trick for Imba Boy. Playing Forsaken Archer, doing enough work right there to get the 3 kills. And he is now 7-1-0. 377 gold per minute here. You see Thunderbringer nearby, but he's not going to be able to do enough damage to look to burst him down, so that'll be fine. Jerizai does level up that Protective Charm now as well. There's a Sustainer finished on Magebane, so he is not going to be going the Helm route. He's going to be going more of the Rune Cleaver route here, so he's going to need some time, and even when he gets this, still more time to build up. Bombardier gets pulled in by Devour, but not with the biggest follow-up. However, Andromeda is going to be caught. And she gets taken out. Port in from Magebane in the meantime. He's looking to help chase with the team. At least chain reactions from Torture. Can they land this? He's getting up there. Forsaken Archer is going to need a juke. He cannot juke it though. Sticking bomb comes out. Nice fidget block. The airstrike on top. Down goes Torture. The hook's going to hit a creep unfortunately, but the Thunderbringer ultimate gets the 1 kill on a Forsaken Archer. And there's a 2nd kill with the Mana Rift coming out. Down goes Raleigh off to the side. Devour doing the nom 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 onto Jerizai. Magebane chasing Behemoth. And Behemoth is going to go down. Jerizai has the R up. It's slowing them down just enough as Andromeda runs in. And now Tank Fed, he is going to be picked off with the Kama Stun connecting. So a lot of back and forth here in this fight, but Thunderbringer's running back in. Magebane blinking in, but Jerizai not chasing enough. And that will be the end of that. So a 10-10 hero kill game here. We have in game number 2. Definitely these two teams really going at it. As now Thunderbringer, he's going to try to flank, maybe get Jerizai, but Sane Rock's playing it very smart right here. They did have a war decide to see where Thunderbringer was going. And sure enough, Exhibit will have to fall back before he gets caught out. So Imba Boy still 356 gold per minute, even despite that death. He's got the Energizer, Ring of Sorcery, Steam Boots. I mean, again, this Hellborn team, they're getting to that point where they are going to be a pretty effective team here in terms of just grouping up and doing the push thing. Jerizai surrounding this lineup, the start here from Forsaken Archer that she has, the early Energizer. It is shaping up that could be pretty nice here. Again, Bombardier has kind of been struggling a little bit. Only 220 gold per minute compared to Thunderbringers, who's 330. Bottom tower, though, is going to be pushed in, though, effectively by Reason Gaming. As they get the kill right there. So, he's into the jungle. A little bit of a collapse coming out. Behemoth actually going to get caught out. Chain reactions, the hook. Seismic sound. I don't even know if the seismic sound actually hit right there or not. But anyways, it gets the kill. That's what matters. As Behemoth gets picked off. You see Bombardier trying to maybe chase. Can't get close enough, though. Jerizai running in. He's might be running in a little bit too far, though. Needs to be careful here himself. Rally has a compel ready to go. Applies a Protective Charm, of course, going to deny him from stunning him. As a result, the hook will connect, though. It is physical, bitch, and now Jerizai in some trouble. He pops the Soul's Blessing. Devour with the nom-nom-nom on top of him, but now Devour's the one in trouble. Devour's going to get turned on completely. Big power of Jerizai right there, but look at Thunderbringer running with the haste. Does he have an ultimate? He does have an ultimate. Down goes Jerizai. Forsaken Archer now locked down. Big swap, though, from Andromeda, but now he's still being chased by Magebane. Beautiful crippling volley, though, to the gate for now. Blink up in 1 second, though. Will he be able to get close enough for the auto attacks? Not going to be able to finish him off, though, but he blinks into Andromeda and picks up the kill on her instead. Gets Bombardier. A double tap for Haxerin. So Imba Boy survives, but Haxerin now 418 gold per minute. 1,800 more gold saved up and now into the bottom lane. So even with his item choices here, Steam Boots, Sustainer going to be working towards the early Rune Cleaver. He's still assisting plenty for the team. 4-0-2. Jerizai, not the biggest impact that fight for obvious reasons. He had trouble right off the bat. A beautiful hook from Tankafet, doing his best Super KG impression once again. And making the big plays right there. So obviously landing the hook, that started the initiation onto Jerizai, and Thunderbringer was able to do enough to follow it up and eventually pick up the kill. So approaching 14 minutes into the game. Once again, Team NK definitely in a very good spot. But Reason Gaming, they're going to regroup here. Soul's Blessing isn't up, but actually Behemoth gets pulled in. He's locked down right away to the point of death. Zero time to react. Jerizai couldn't even get a charm off or anything. I guess maybe he didn't enter light, but still. wasn't enough. Devour now. He's going to be slowed down by the Aura. Rally's here to help him. They may be able to turn this, though. Thunderbringer's here big time coming out. Andromeda's even taking some tower damage. She will fall. And now Torture has the impalement up, doing some good damage to Jeremiah. Sticky Bomb hits him. The compel forward, though, and down goes Jeremiah. Imboboy pushing in the top lane while that fight is happening. But clearly, Reason Gaming, they're not really coming together the best. Exhibit, man. He is Magneton use Thunder. There must be some inside joke right there. Is that a Pokemon? I want to say that's a Pokemon. I don't know my Pokemon too well. I know the theme song pretty well. But oh, Shockwave from Behemoth as he gets jumped. Doom goes to Dynamite indeed. Even the tower. Pushed in. This momentum here from Team NK is just getting absurd. Now 5,800 gold lead, 10,000 plus experience lead. It seems like they're the ones that are all about the team fights. Now Energizer just finished on Thunderbringer actually, as he went the tablet of command prior to that. Middle lane in the meantime, Andromeda will also get picked off. That's actually a nice little side step there from Devour, so the airstrike hits a little bit. Not enough for the kill just yet, though. Devour, though, is going to be picked. Yes, the Inner Light to get the kill on him, so at least they will go take advantage. Imboboy's just doing his PvE thing. I mean, this is what Imboboy does, man. Reason Gaming strategy a lot of the time, whether it's banning draft captains, pick hunter, whatever, they surround Imboboy. They'll let him get his farm, and eventually, hopefully, he takes over the game. So definitely going for that strategy right here. But as you see, Magebane doing just that much better. He just got his Rune Cleaver recently, and his farm is going to just keep going up and up from here as a result. 1,300 plus gold already saved up. He's farming 480 gold per minute, just about 60 or so gold per minute higher than Forsaken Archer for the time being. So this middle tower, Thunderbringer series level 11. He's going to just harass it a little bit with the chain lightning and whatnot. Yeah, the maxed out chain lightning actually, still just sitting on the level 1 lightning rod here. Jeremiah's in an interesting spot. You know, usually the idea with Jeremiah and strategy in team fights and whatnot, you usually want him in the background to be able to come in and pop that Protective Charm and Soul's Blessing in those safe situations. If he's in the front line like this, and you know, if he gets caught from the beginning, then that could be pretty bad here for the Hellborn team. So he's kind of in that sneaky spot, though, so if anything, he's trying to be hidden off to the side. Devour Hook's going to miss right there. Fidget Stun comes out. Magebane planking in. Actually, they find Forsaken Archer all by himself. Not too sure what Imboboy was thinking up there by himself. Bombadier's going to get picked up. No, Andromeda swaps in the last second to keep him alive. Bombardier will be fine. But now he's just trying to kite away on the run. Sticky Bomb is down. Impalement's doing the work, and actually down it goes Zane right there. Sticky Bomb is going to hit Rally. But I think Team NK is continuing to be on the route of looking pretty good towards a sweep in the series here. Getting some Reason Game. Come beautiful hook from Tegafat once again. There's Jeremiah, though, saving Forsaken for now. He still has a Soul's Blessing even if need be. Forsaken kind of standing his ground. They pick off the Piercing Arrows illusion. And the rest of them going to fall back for now. Oh, but they're pulling on a Behemoth, and now he's going to go down. Man, Tegafat needs to play Devour more often, apparently. He's honestly been hitting some pretty big hooks here in this game. Another couple seconds. We'll see if he gets another opportunity or not. But so Forsaken Archer bought back, by the way. That's obviously worth noting there. He's trying to build towards a shrunken head. Oh, well, that time creeps are in the way. That time, not so big of a hook. As he's going to TP out in time. Sticky Bomb, but it even needed a little bit to stun anyway, so wasn't going to matter right there. Magebane just farming it up in the meantime. He has the Abyssal Skull finished. 526 gold per minute right now. And the 4 heroes of Reason Gaming just going to work their way to the jungle. Obviously, Reason knows that their strength right now is just simply team fights and not even necessarily going to lead them to victory, but they don't really have much else help. They're not going to win the farming game at this rate. Magebane's just starting to get way too farmed. Granted, they are going to move together as a team and just clear up the Legion jungle, and that's actually working out pretty well here. Getting a nice stacked camp right there and finishing up other camps. Forsaken Archer trying to maybe get level 11 at least, too. Also, ideally, getting that Shrunken Head before next fight. That would be something very positive. Has another 1,000 gold before that would be the case, so. Thunderbringer top lane. Waiting to see if somebody pokes in, but clearly that's not going to happen. Reason Gaming, once again, has everyone down here. Bombardier's also, again, hasn't really been able to take off Zane's. Had a struggling time to get any kind of consistent farm going. That's definitely showing that only Ghost March is still level 10. Still level 10 as well. Doesn't help. Top tower going to be pushed in, though, by our Legion team, but Reason Gaming going to do the exact same thing bottom. So we'll see what Team NK does here, or both teams for that matter, in terms of who reacts. They do push in the middle secondary as well. Team NK, they're just going to go for the base. They don't even care for the time being. And I don't know about this, because Reason Gaming, if anything, they're the ones that are behind. Making this into a base race may give them a little bit of a chance right here, but actually already porting back to Bombardier. So he's going to try to stall as much as possible. And NK's also split pushing right here. Not the most effective either in terms of trying to burn them down. But it looks like more TPs are happening. St. Rock's going to go back on Jeremiah. You already have Andromeda here. So this middle tower, it's dropping low, but it's not going to be low enough. In the end, it may actually stay alive. It looks like it will. Top lane, you do see Devour. He's going to work on that one. If they were all pushing the one lane, then maybe different story. Okay, they do get the middle tower anyways. So just keeping the pressure up. And in the end, Reason having to fall back. Looking for second archer. He didn't have a TP. He's kind of lucky that there's no wards that spawn him. A middle lane. Rally jumps in. Gets the insta kill on to Bombardier right there. The hook is just going to barely miss Behemoth. But Magebane follows up on Andromeda and picks her off. And now we see the melee racks. It's going to be drop in here. So that's going to be the melee racks destroyed in the middle lane. Maybe. Fidget's done. Airstrike. Here we go. Magebane being locked down. Magebane gets killed right off the bat. However, Devour going nom on top of Bombardier. Jeremiah going to save him though for the time being. And Team NK getting a little too overpushed right here. Devour is going to end up dropping right here off to the side. Soul's Blessing just too strong. Thunderbringer doing as much damage as possible, but not enough for more kills. Magebane, by the way, he's bought back. He's already farming out the bottom lane. He's not even looked to come back and assist the team in the meantime, as they are going to start falling back themselves. So there was some buyback used on there on Bombardier. That's why he's up now, of course, once again. But the hold's pretty solid. In the end, the melee racks was destroyed. And that is what Team NK, of course, came for in the beginning. So Magebane farming the other two mains just now. He went the Firebrand to follow up, so a very greedy build here. I mean, we saw how fast he dropped last fight. No Mystic Vestments. He's only got Steam Boots as far as assisting with his life full, pretty much. I guess, so he's not the most tanky. Only just over 1,000 life with Agility Steam Boots. Probably around 1,200 or so with Strength, but not tanky whatsoever, especially without those Mystic Vestments. So, again, kind of greedy build. Oh, nice hook on Andromeda. Or to sight, or to Rev, I guess, more so to even spot that. And land it. And now Devour's going to be on the run, though. He's going to be chased down pretty significantly here. Rowley coming in. Fidget Stun crippling volley, but Rowley gets a stun on the Bombardier off to the side. He has a seismic slam, and it's an easy kill on a Bombardier as a result. Beautiful turnaround once again. Charm is open, a Forsaken Archer. Jeremiah falling back with the team. Doesn't have a Soul's Blessing. Shockwave from Panty right there. He runs and balls to the wall. Down goes Torture. Rowley's now in trouble. He's going to fall. Great play by Panty indeed. On the uphill, knew they didn't have a vision of him, and he was waiting right for them. So Team NK running into a trap right there. Thunderbringer also got picked off in the middle lane while that was happening. So a couple of big kills there for the Legion team. Forsaken Archer getting locked down by Devour in the meantime. But now Magebane, he's going to run away as Tinkervet denies himself, as they weren't going to win that fight right there. So Team NK maybe getting a little reckless here. Understandable, but in the end, now approaching 23 minutes in. And boy, again, this team and this player especially, persevere, man. They don't care if they're down by 11,000 gold, 12,000 experience. They've already lost a middle racks. They have a Magebane farming like crazy. They're going to hang in it, and hey, they're putting up a fight, honestly. I mean, Forsaken Archer, again, 460 gold per minute now. Really, he actually didn't even go the Shrunken. I didn't even realize that. He ended up going the Firebrand first. But now he's going to have a Shrunken Head to follow suit very, very shortly here. So, I mean, his presence here in these team fights is actually going to be even that much scarier when it comes down to it. No Fireblade. Kind of curious, if, as always, going up against the Jeremiah, if we see that as a potential here on the opposition. I mean, there's not really the best candidates for it over here. Of course, Magebane kind of, that would be an interesting item pick up, to say the least, for him. But in the end, you know, might not be coming out just simply because of the lack of actual candidates, unless it becomes luxury late game if it calls for it. But oh, apparently it's a Digimon. Okay. Apparently this Magneton. I said Megatron. Magneton's a Digimon. All right. Well, you learn something new every day, apparently. Oh, what's going on over here? Jeremiah's going to try to TP out. Rally! Oh, yeah, the Mana Rift cancels it. Mana Rift cancels the Protective Charm, or goes through it, I should say, does the mini stun. Being Superior Magic, and down goes Jeremiah. You do see old Fiber up here now. Jeremiah does not have a buyback either. He just finished that barrier battle recently, so this is pretty big timing here for the Legion team. 40 seconds going to be resurrection timer for him pretty much at this point. Mage Bane leading the way with that. Geometer's Bane finish. The Shrunken Head is picked up by Forsaken Archer. Will they jump to defend without Jeremiah? I mean, they're not going to have much of an option here. That melee Rax is going to start dropping. The hook chance going to miss in the background. As actually Mage Bane, that's a real Mage Bane. He gets locked down. Again, he is squishy. He is really squishy. And that showed right there. So now without Mage Bane to push, but they don't care. They're going to go balls to the wall. Jeremiah still there. The hook misses. It doesn't matter. Forsaken Archer gets picked up. He does not have a buyback. So now it's a 4 versus 4. Jeremiah is coming up. Make that a 4 versus 3. Rowley gets picked off in the back. Thunderbreaker's doing a lot of damage. Andromeda's in trouble. Down goes Bombardier in the meantime. And now it's just Andromeda and Jeremiah. Not the most likely combination. However, it will kill Torture, but down goes Andromeda. Jeremiah running back in. This is coming down to the end here as he takes a Storm Spirit. But now Thunderbringer, he's got some more nukes coming out. It'll Light's ready to go for Jeremiah. No, he gets hooked in, though. He couldn't use it in time. He was trying to get the damage off part of it. And, yeah, gets outplayed indeed. So a genocide for the Legion team. Thunderbringer, oh, he just wants to die. Zibby just doesn't care. So, see, if I actually watch Digimon, I might actually get these references. But I can't say it too. Oh, that's silly, though. But the range racks always go down, so I guess the top tower is actually ultimately going to stay alive. But again, in the end, Team NK still in a very, very good spot here. Hacks are in. Kind of wonder if he's going to maybe learn from that, maybe get a Mystic Vestance. Of course not. He's just going to continue pushing out now the bottom lane as he resurrects. Glowstone, okay, sells it though. And he picks up a Warhammer. The good old Warhammer and Devour, and he sells that. Think if I had deciding what to go for here. It's going to Mighty Blade in the end. Alright, we'll see what that turns into. Souls Bulwark on Rally, of course. Very effective. He's had that for a little bit here. $17 more undergold now on Mage Bane saved up. Shrunken Head, just saying. That'd be pretty good for him. Random hook from Tengafet. Nothing there, though. Swing and a miss. It happens. Well, again, Imba Boy just going to continue to do his farm. 438 gold per minute here. Middle push from our Legion team. Will they maybe look for Kongor? Possibly think about doing Kongor. Well, they're really curious about somebody being nearby, but another random hook there from Tengafet. He's trying to go for the big hooks. But once again, nobody there. Look at that. He just buy a new pair of Ghost Marchers? Zibby's in pretty much complete troll mode here. One for each foot, am I right? This Kongor, he's going to fall. Let's buff up his damage a little bit. So Token of Life, who picked it up? Mage Bane, of course. Mage Bane actually picking up a Shaman's Headdress. I love it. Who needs a Shrunken Head? Let's just go the full Shaman's Headdress here and mitigate that damage that's happening. So he's going to be pushing top lane. You see the Hellborn team, they're going to start porting back here. They know this is pretty much the last fight to stand Melee Rax. Already at half-life. Behemoth going in. Mage Bane, he's going to be locked down again. He has a Token of Life as well. Going to be forced to use the Geometer's Being right there. Melee Rax will fall. It looks like unless they have a vulnerability, no, they do not. So down goes the Melee Rax. Freezing game, we're not doing much about it in the end. Hook attempt going to miss right there. But now Devour in an awkward spot. It should be fine, though. Behemoth, no, the finish is not the best. Mage Bane actually playing it aggressively. Down goes Rally, though, as he went in. He immediately gets turned on. And now it's a 4 versus 5 in favor of Reason Game. And hook hits Bombardier, though. This time the hook lands for Tengafet. He's not able to get the Devourer. Oh, he did, but he got tapped away. But now Mage Bane can be locked down. He's at half life. He doesn't have life, so anything. They have a big mana rift. Does the Thunderbird ultimate, and down goes Forsaken Archer. Storm Spirit on a mage to keep him alive for now. He does have a token alive anyways, but they do keep him alive for the time being. Forsaken Archer buying back. That's his final buyback here. And now Forsaken Archer's going to be locked down. Behemoth trying to save the day, save his teammate. The Ross doing so much damage. Shockwave comes out. Forsaken still alive. The Shrunken Head is off the split fire, but Mage Bane Resurrection with the token alive gets the kill. And Forsaken Archer's going to stay dead. As now Mage Bane is going to start falling back. So Thunderbringer just throwing in the nukes there as well. But no, he's saying, you know what, screw it. I'm not getting away. Come fight me. Come at me, bro. Mage Bane will jump in as well. There's a Storm Spirit on the Thunderbringer. Trying to keep him alive. Jeremiah is dropping. Mage Bane, that aura's pretty effective, though. And in the end, they will kill Thunderbringer. Now Mage Bane, he needs to be careful. He does have Torturer coming in, though. As he is still chasing. The sticky bomb's on him. Doesn't have a token anymore. Does have the Shaman's Headdress. There's the pull-in from Devour. They get the kill onto Behemoth away. Looking to perhaps come back in because here comes Torture and Devour. Impalement's activated. Going to sit on top of Cherisiah here. Finish him out the arrow, causing so many issues. Oh, nice swap from Andromeda, though. And Behemoth Fidget's done to stop the pursuing. As Tank and Fed should be out of range of a hook. Yeah, not going to even go for it. So in the end, he'll just push in with the range racks. No panty. It's a Pokemon. Oh, so I got trolled there.
What you gonna do about it?
Apparently I did get trolled. I thought it was a Pokemon. Magneton. Hold on. Maybe I should just looked it up. I am on the internet after all. Ah, Magneton Pokemon, of course. He's this guy. He's this guy. Found him. All right.
You're dead.
Andromeda, not so much anymore. She's dead, as Riley was pointing out. So I think it's safe to say this game kind of just in overtime at this point. For sure, both teams even at the point of knowing that it might be over, but just going to play it out here. Again, for the fans, if anything. Nothing wrong with that. Forsaken still has to keep that GPM up. 430 gold per minute. Again, still pretty impressive. Surprised no spell shards exhibit. I mean, I know he's going troll in the end, but let's see, spell shards and Thunderbringer, powerful item. Buybacks. Tankafet's actually out of buybacks himself. Playing the Devourer. Love having 6-minute delays. It's not Digimon, it's a Pokemon! Gosh, how do you not know that? I'm sorry, guys, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Oh, Behemoth, he finds Torture, but doesn't really do much in the end. Devour gets swapped, but more so Forsaken Archer got swapped out right there. But the team support ready to help Devour. Level 23 Mage Bane, by the way. I thought he was level 25 for a second, but still, level 23. 5,000 gold saved up on top of that. So Haxerin obviously wants to save out for his last buyback. No, but he could be right-clicking an item here in the near future. Maybe a wing bow. Won't get the 100 extra range, but he will get the return damage when evasioned proc, so that could be pretty damn good against Forsaken Archer especially. He's going to farm up a little bit more. Something tells me he's going to be, yeah, there you go. Wingbow farmed up. Torturer, not sure what Insani was doing. I don't know, did he must have got, no, he touted himself there, I'm pretty sure. Obvious lag, obvious lag. Only explanation right there. It's a Breakymon. Magneton's a Breakymon. I like that. Rallies, he's tired of waiting. Lesky keep going in right here. Unfortunately, he's kind of like Insanio where he gets caught out. Behemoth to the back of Thunderbringer, and Devour gonna melt. And all of a sudden, it's Haxran versus them all. Ay, ay, ay. Team NK not sure what the ultimate plan was there, but especially without Magebane being nearby, not the most ideal strategy. This is going to be a long game. Oh. Magebane needs to be careful not to get picked off himself. You see Slayer just picked up by Forsaken Archer. I mean, he had a steam staff, but definitely think he might change his mind as soon as he saw that wing bow. Just going to be going for a Savage Mace now. Get at least some kind of counter to it. Gotta do research on this Magneton here. What does Magneton do? I don't. This site, man. It's like a whole wiki just for Pokemon, apparently. Yeah, I can't figure it out. Apparently, he does Gust and. What else was he saying? Used Gust, it's effective, used Splash. What's the big one that he kept shouting out? Thunder. Thunder! Alright, so Team NK, all 5 are up once again. Get Haxran's back to farming here. Doesn't wanna push with the team just yet. So the 4 of them are gonna constantly keep the bottom lane pressured apparently. While Magebane just farms elsewhere on the map. Forsaken Archer, he is about 440 gold per minute. There's a full shrunken head, okay. And so he sells the Shaman's headdress, and now he just buys a full shrunken head here. So I think Haxran is at a point of, all right, let's get this finished here. Because I mean, they have a good lead, yes they do, but if this game keeps on lasting out, I mean, Forsaken Archer get crazy farm. Clearly the team fight is definitely there for the Helper team. It continues to be, so. Take care of business here. So there you go. Shrunken Head delivered. Now it's the matter of when and where do they initiate. Apparently Magebane's just going to jump in and pop that Geometer's Band and quickly burn down the tower. And vulnerability is going to be used off the bat, but that tower should eventually fall. There you go. They'll just be denied. So the top and the middle lanes, of course, being pushed in by the Help or the Legion creeps even. So Reason Gaming constantly having to worry about that. The hook only hits the creep. I don't know if Tinkerfed realizes that you can't hook the creeps. It's not Gauntlet here. There's the Shrunken Head. Magebane is jumping in, is going for the melee racks. Trying to bait something out right here. As soon as that wears off, though, okay, blinks out. It's about to wear off, and you don't want to hang in all the time. So they're not going to kill the melee racks just yet. Maybe just wait for another Shrunken Head cooldown, I guess. Or he just sends in the illusions. Nope, they get bursted on too quick. Whoa, I love it. Doombringer coming out for Forsaken Archer. I love it. Definitely thinking maybe the Savage Mace. Oh, the hook got a Behemoth. He shockwaves out the air strike on top of that. Down goes Thunderbringer. Down goes Torturer. What a start here for the Hellborn team. Now Behemoth is going to fall. Conqueror will fall off to the side in the meantime. Rally gets picked off. So Token of Life going to be picked up by Magebane, though. And he blinks away. That was a crazy start to that fight right there. Magebane still hanging around. They want to pick off Forsaken Archer. He wants that Doombringer. He goes in, balls to the wall. Quick mana rift. He can't chase him, though. The Token of Life going to bring him back up. 1 second on the flash. Going to use it in time. There's a pullback onto Andromeda. Andromeda's going to melt right there as a result. And Forsaken Archer will be fine, but she has that Doombringer now. And the middle lane, obviously, and the top lane pushing in once again from the Legion side. You see the illusions here from Magebane. Just helping the push as much as possible. But Magebane will pick off the melee Rex bottom, so now the ranged Rex, the last thing, keeping the Mega Creeps alive here. Love the man mode here from Mimba Boy. Providing definitely some entertainment. I mean, Bombardier with those spell shards, man. And that airstrike just melted Thunderbringer and Torture. They got the most tanky heroes. I mean, no Mystic Vestments or anything like that, so I guess not too surprising, but still. Really goes to show you how powerful spell shards can be. Thunderbringer. What has he been buying, by the way? I mean, he has 2 Ghost Marchers, a Plated Greaves. So he has 1 for each foot, and then 1 for the hand as well, apparently. Or maybe he has a 3rd foot. Is this a weird, like, morphed? No, it's just 2 feet. Thunderbringer going for the range Rex, wants the Mega Creeps, and they're going to get the Mega Creeps. The Magebane blinks away. Whispering Helm on Magebane. As Devourer gets picked off middle. All right. Maybe Reason Gaming just going to push out here. They're going up against Mega Creeps. You really don't have much of a choice. So, yeah, they're just going to push out. But you look at Team NK. If anything, they might just look the backdoor here and force Reason Gaming back. So that's exactly what they're going to be doing. So even if NK gets cleaned up here, Reason Gaming is being occupied. Torture is going to be picked up. See, Rally's going to eventually fall back. Or try to, at least. He doesn't have a portal key up just yet. He will compel forward. There's a tablet. He's trying to cut through the trees. TP. It's not going to happen, though. There's no way. Oh, my God, it happened. It actually happened. I thought for certain that was not going to happen. Thunderbringer ultimates. I guess, if anything, giving them vision, but not really nothing coming out of it. Oh, he actually stuns Forsaken Archer with the mini stun of the Blast of Lightning. Forsaken Archer not keeping that in mind. Trying to port back to base because it's being pushed in. The Fissure Stun kind of blocking up his teammates, unfortunately, as well right there. But again, you look at the Mega Creeps, just how powerful they are. And down goes the tower at the shrine. So it's just the sacrificial shrine as oh, the meatball goes down. Now the game's actually over. So the shrine is going to stay alive a little bit longer here. They are going to hold it off. You could just sit back. I mean, look at the Axeman. He just does it. He's playing a mission right here. He's just World of Warcraft. He's in an instance. He's just farming creeps. You got PvE status coming out. Meanwhile, the creeps in the base are just doing work. The whole team having to be here for Reason Gaming, just to keep it off from finishing. Actually. Yo! That misses. There we go. Legion team feeling like it's time. Symbol of Rage on Magebane, because why not? He jumps in. Forsaken Archer, where is she? They're just hugging the well. Forsaken Archer sitting there with that Doombringer, just doing as much damage as possible. Splitfire's helping with that. Magebane just focusing the shrine, though. Haxron wants this to be finished. He's just focusing the shrine. Oh, he's going to be locked down, though. Needs to be careful. He does have a symbol. But he's going to get away before he gets takes too much damage. See, Thunderbringer just putting in auto attacks. Not the most, unfortunately, and she's actually now in trouble. And she's eventually going to get picked off. So the shrine will survive once again. Just barely. Having a Doombringer for Forsaken Archer, especially with Splitfire, I mean, that helps. Oh, geez, needs to be careful. Those creeps do a lot of damage, man. As actually, Magebane is here. He's kind of distracting him once again. He does have a Shrunken Head up. Does he have one up yet? No, 4 seconds. We'll have one up here shortly. He might just go balls to the wall right here. Shrunken and go. Yep. He's going to shrunken. Geometer's Bane. He's going right for the shrine. Will he be successful? Yo, he gets swapped. He gets swapped into the well. He blinks forward, though. GG. Oh, that would have been fun. He actually died there. So, game number 2 officially goes to Team NK. And, of course, that means they are going to be taking the victory there in the series. So, congratulations to Team NK as they take out Recent Gaming here 2-0 in a best-of-3 for the King of the Hill Bandy Draft Tournament. That means they're moving on to play Mickey's Boys. Mickey's Boys, formerly known as Denali Esports, in the title match. Mickey's Boys on that 1-game win streak, of course, knocking off the previous champions in Stay Green. And they're going to try to build up their streak as a result to get more prize pool and keep more playtime from week to week. So, will they be able to do so, or will Team NK become the new champions? We'll have to wait and see on Thursday. Again, as far as that's concerned as well, as far as that whole bidding and whatnot that we talked about earlier on for the title match, that should be happening. So definitely look out for that as well on the forums and whatnot. I'll keep you guys informed via Facebook and Twitter on Honcast. Make sure you guys check that out. But that is going to be doing it for coverage for today, ladies and gentlemen. Again, another fun day in the books here. Team NK and Recent Gaming providing us some good entertainment. So a big shout out to both of the teams once again for putting on a good show. Again, these teams voted by you, the community, to be here at this point. So thanks for both of them showing up, giving us some good matches. And in the end, though, Team NK, only one team could come through, and it was Team NK victorious. So, ladies and gentlemen, though, that is going to be wrapping up for today as far as next coverage. Again, Thursday for the title match will be our next day of coverage. And then after that, of course, we got the playoffs, so we're continuing. We're in the second tier of the group stages for the Han Tour Season 2 playoffs. That starts on Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern, 1800 Central European Time. Those groups, Group E and F. There's going to be some great matches throughout this coming weekend. And then the following week in the bracket stage. So obviously there'll be plenty more to come with that. More hype and everything. Get you guys more information and whatnot as it gets closer. But can't wait for all that. The playoffs continuing. So much on the line there. But as far as the King of the Hill event again as well, we're having some fun with these and looking forward to continue these for the time being. With that said,